All you guys can save this number. So Hannah can take text. She can also receive phone calls. She will be making outbound phone calls and outbound text messages as well. I've been interacting with her majority of the day. She was able to schedule something on my schedule for me, which is kind of crazy. And it worked because I had it linked to Setmore. She was able to get in my Setmore account or schedule it, and it appeared in my Setmore, which is pretty awesome. All right, I'm gonna call her right now. Hey, the reason why I'm calling is I need to get an appointment with Craig, please.
Craig has it today at 7:30 Eastern. If not, I can also check tomorrow or later this week.
Let's go ahead and do 7:30. Tonight is fine. He doesn't need to sleep or have a life, so don't worry about it.
One moment while I confirm that for you. But you're all set, Craig. I've scheduled your appointment with Craig for tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern.
How much does it cost to get solar?
He's the expert on this and can provide you with all the details during our tonight.
Do I need to bring my electric bill, or is there somewhere I can send it?
It's super helpful to have your bill ready for the appointment. You can either bring it with you or email it directly to Craig at stratton@prosper.energy. That way, he can review it and give you the most accurate.
Tell me a little bit about your solar company.
We focus on providing personalized, tailored to your home energy needs.
All right, I think I need to reschedule my time. I realize tonight's not a good night. Can I schedule it for tomorrow instead?
No problem at all, Craig. Let me check tomorrow's availability for you. One moment. Craig has availability tomorrow at 8 a.m., 11 a.m., or 6 p.m. Eastern Time. What works best for you?
The first one.
I'll read your for tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Let me confirm that for you. Your appointment has been successfully rescheduled tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern Time.
And then right now, thanks for doing that, Craig. And I'm showing Craig's calendar. It's already updated. It had that 7 p.m. appointment on here, and then it just removed it and booked in that 8 a.m. appointment on here.
So Cole, if you want to check your Setmore app and see if it's there on my calendar, and you'll see it there. That's freaking cool. Did anybody think of any questions that a customer might ask or that you've heard recently or a rebuttal that we need to get into her vocabulary as I was going through that?
They want us to build them a quote and send it to them, and then they'll schedule a Zoom meeting with us if they're interested, which obviously we don't want to go that route.
We'll enter in a response, something to the effect of, she can say something like, we'd love to do that for you. The reason why a specialist sits down with you is because we don't believe in cookie cutter systems. Each system is customized to the needs of each home and homeowner. And as you can understand, if your electric rates go up and down and differ, so will your solar. So we want it to be exact and work. Don't you want it to work correctly? Then let's go ahead and schedule that time, right?
She does have memory, so she will remember every conversation you have with her. How do you want to handle, so right now the focus is residential solar. How do you want to handle any questions outside of that?
Give me an example, and then we will write it down.
Hey, I have an idea for a carport. I'd rather put panels on my car or have a cool thing over my cars, and then that way I don't have to put in my roof. Can you guys do that for me?
We love, and the answer can be absolutely. We love new ideas, and we love exploring new innovative ways to add solar to homes or businesses. Let's go ahead and schedule time with you to talk to whoever, Craig, about this. Do you have your electric bill? What time works best? No. Everything, it's sales. Everything is an agreeable point moving forward to a schedule, always. The AI will always agree, and it's the hamburger. It's the reiterate what they said and compliment them on a good idea, reconfirm their idea, wrap it up on the bottom with an action, and that's the hamburger. And so when we do it like that, and human psychology says they're going to be saying yes, they'll schedule, they'll move forward. Well, it is a good idea, right?
How about reviews? Does Prosper or Craig have any reviews? Where can I see these reviews?
It's right on Setmore. And so if you go to prosper.setmore.com and click on reviews, we have several 5-star reviews, raving reviews of awesome stories of customers that love what we do.
The reviews, for her to share that. I'll actually give her access to all this so she can read off as needed. All right, I think
we have 5-star reviews sitting at the top.
All 5-star. Anything else?
What other, think of rebuttals or issues or questions or whatever that you guys are getting that we can formulate into a question or whatever for Hannah to tackle?
I've had people say, maybe not reviews, but more or less people want to be like, you have anybody that I could speak to, past clients, references, more like a person?
She can say, absolutely. It's one of those things that's a smoke concern. That means that we haven't spent enough time with them to build up enough credibility. Because when people feel safe and that what we are explaining is credible, they don't do the whole I need research and all that stupidness. So I think a good way for her to handle it is, do you know anybody in the area? The real answer is due to new privacy laws, and they're very serious with these privacy laws. You can't hand out customer information, but you can say to the effect of, Prosper Team has been in business for, this is their 20th year. They've done over 24,000 installations across the United States. They have on average a 5-star review, and you kind of them in positivity, and then she's going to follow up with an action. So then the action would be, be better is somebody from this dynamic team to actually talk to you about any of your questions or concerns. What we have available is this day. So we get her to option close, and then that's how we move on. That's how you overcome every objection, is you answer it, and it's all about whatever you pay attention to the most, you get the most of. If you stop your sales process in its tracks to focus on this one smoke concern, then it becomes real. But if you heard it 1,000 times and whatever, and you move forward, they won't bring it up again.
And then here's a little sneak peek. So this is behind the scenes, but basically for every conversation, it's recorded and there's an analysis completed on contact sentiment. The assistant complete the task. Here's a summary, and all that gets logged and in the database in addition to a recording. So if you ever need to go back and listen, do that.